Welcome to another episode of Happy Seeing. I am Charles, and I am with the super marvelous co-host Denise.
Yay!
Give it up, y'all.
And the crowd goes wild.
Give it up.
Hello.
How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
You know what? This weather's so stupid, ain't it?
Weather is an inanimate object, right? It
It's
can't be stupid.
It's stupid, right? I mean, it's cold as heck one day.
It's global warming.
And it's windy as heck another day, right? And then it's warm.
It's global warming.
It's global warming. Okay, I'm gonna go with my co-host on this one. So, Denise,
Yeah.
what movie are you gonna recommend for our audience today?
I am recommending the movie The Eyes of Tammy Faye Baker.
That's a good one.
This movie is in theaters, so I had to, search for it because it didn't stay in long, and I think it was at select theaters. But I found it. And this movie stars Jessica Chastain and Andrew Garfield as Tammy Faye and Jim Baker, respectively. Ooh, Lord. This movie...
You probably heard a whole lot of that in the movie.
This movie takes a look at the extraordinary life of televangelist Tammy Faye Baker and her husband Jim Baker. They both started from humble beginnings, but they created the world's largest religious broadcasting network called PTL, and eventually a theme park, just because they were praising the Lord, okay, and bringing folk in. But behind the pulpit, shenanigans out the wazoo. I mean, they had, financial issues. They had rivals who were scheming, against them. And of course, Jim had some issues with fidelity.
Yes.
And so,
Lovely ladies.
I started watching this couple in the 70s when I was like in high school on my way to college. The show came on late at night, and I really liked it. And I liked her with her eyelashes and her obscene makeup and the voice. But I think it was just her. She's just kind-hearted and just wanted to do good and just wanted to praise the Lord. But it was a good movie. I really liked it because I wanted to know, how did this happen?
Right.
How did this happen? You were doing fine, praising the Lord, bringing people in, got your little theme park, and all this nonsense going on in the background. I just wanted to know for myself, and now I know and I'm satisfied. So that is my review. If you are familiar with that era of religious broadcasting from that era, 70s, 80s, check it out if you can find it. But I enjoyed it. That is my review.
So my recommendation today is KIMI, starring Zoe Kravitz. And she's going to play the character of Angela Childs. Okay. So Angela works from home, and she is a voice streaming analyst. And she works for this big tech company. So she's an analyst doing one of their biggest sellers, biggest products, and it's called KIMI. KIMI is kind of like Alexa. The difference is what happens in the background. When you do an error on someone like Alexa, right, this is what they're saying, I don't know if it's true or not, but they have algorithms in the back that do the correction. For KIMI, they actually had real live people that did real-time corrections on errors that they hear on the device, KIMI. And so on one of the errors that she got, she heard this woman being killed. It recorded a woman getting murdered. And so she calls her company and tells them, hey, I got this evidence on so-and-so. They said, hey, come on in. we'll go ahead and take your statement, and we'll have the authorities here so they can hear it and bring your evidence with you. One big problem there. She had a rare, let me make sure I say it right, aerophobia. And that is the phobia that she couldn't come out of her apartment because she believed that if she came outside, the environment outside was unsafe for her, right? So she wants to help. She wants to bring this killer to justice, but she can't even get out of her own apartment to go and give a statement to go do this.
Okay.
Right. So Angela had a whole lot of problems, right? Just not because of just that phobia, because she had anxiety attacks that came on with the phobia.
Okay.
And then she was a germophobic. Then she had OCD. So the girl was a mess, right? And Zoe Kravitz really portrayed her to the hilt. I went in this movie not really expecting a lot, and I really, really enjoyed it. Okay. So my recommendation is KIMI, and it's on it's an HBO Max original.
All right, thank you.
So who's your nailed it?
My nailed it is Jessica Chastain as Tammy Faye Baker. I'm telling you, that girl has range. That woman has amazing range, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to see the movie, just to see, if you're gonna play Tammy Faye, you gotta come correct.
Right.
She came correct, from makeup to that voice,
right,
to her singing and her mannerisms.
She killed it.
She really did a fantastic job. So even if you just Googled Tammy Faye Baker and put her picture side by side with Jessica Chastain playing Tammy Faye Baker, they chose the right one for that. So she is my nailed it. She's awesome.
So my nailed it is Jesse Eisenberg as Mike Howard in American Ultra. So he plays, I might as well say very, very well, this slacker, pot smoking convenience store clerk who finds out he is a sleeper. So he's a sleeper soldier who had been trained by the CIA to be a lethal weapon. He didn't even know, but you never could tell it as the first beginning of the movie, because the guy, he was absolutely a total pothead and a slacker. So my nailed it is Jesse Eisenberg as Mike Howard in American Ultra.
Okay, thank you.
Tell our audience where they can hear us and see us.
All right, folks, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, "Have you seen it?" with Charles and Denise, and there we will be. And as you are listening to that podcast, please give us a 5-star rating.
Audience, thank you very much for joining us for another episode of Have You Seen It with yours truly, Charles, and my lovely co-host, Denise. And we are out.
Bye-bye.